Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie, and today we are watching Inglourious Bastards. Oh yeah. I'm so excited. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome if you're new. Today, we are diving on into Inglourious Bastards. Full disclosure, I have seen this movie once before. It was a long time ago, though, and I feel like this is one of those movies that I just need to watch again. It's been a long time. I remember loving it when I saw it, so much, in fact, that I have to say I think this is probably my favorite Quentin Tarantino movie. Listen, I'm biased because I'm Jewish. Just inherent bias is right there. I think from a cinematic or like a filmmaking perspective, Kill Bill is objectively better. Like I think Kill Bill is just a masterpiece of cinema, part 1 and part 2. Like you got to watch them together. They're both incredible on their own, but like together, that is a masterpiece. But Inglourious Bastards just speaks to something in my heart. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it could be the killing Nazis part, but no, I also just love Brad Pitt and I love Christoph Waltz in this. And I just think the way this movie starts is incredible. It's so meta in a way, and it's just such a good time. So I'm really excited to be revisiting this one because we all know I don't have the best memory. There's been a lot of movies here on my channel. Kill Bill is one of those movies that I had seen once and hadn't watched for years. So I revisited it with all of y'all. And I'm excited to do that with another Quentin Tarantino film. I think the only movie that I probably wouldn't watch here on my channel is something like, oh, hi, I'm filming.
Wait for the cream.
Wait for the what? I totally lost my train of thought now. It doesn't matter. I'm excited to watch this movie. So without any further ado, I think we should do just that. So if y'all are ready, grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into Inglourious Bastards. Once upon a time in Nazi-occupied France.
Colonel Landa, voici ma famille.
Whoa, you guys gotta act like you like the Nazis a little bit more than that.
Je suis au regret de vous informer que j'ai épuisé.
Oh, we're gonna speak in English now? Yes, thank you for the audience, yes. I love that we say that because so frequently we'll just switch between languages in movies without like giving an explanation.
Are you aware of the job I've been ordered to carry out in France?
Yes.
Please tell me what you've heard.
Oh, he'd like you to say. He'd like you to tell him.
That the Führer has put you in charge of rounding up the Jews left in France.
Ah.
I just have a few questions, Monsieur Lapalide.
Oh.
If you can assist me with answers, my department can close a file on your family.
Oh my God, I love watching actors do like little tasks like that when they're so intimidating, but like he's trying to come across as like non-intimidating. It's so genius. It's like, oh, I'm just doing office work. It's no big deal.
How old is Bob?
30, 31.
Oh, the slow panning around in the circle shot always like creates such like tension.
Shoshana?
Shoshana.
Not really sure.
Panning down.
Well, I guess that should do it.
Oh my God, there's not even like a real cellar. They're just like under the house.
Could I have another glass of your delicious milk?
Oh, more milk? Really? Oh my God.
Well, of course.
Oh, that's such a good shot. Seeing them through the floorboards. That's so scary.
Are you aware of the nickname the people of France have given me?
What is it, like the Jew hunter or something like that?
That they call you the Jew hunter?
Oh, yep. Okay. So clever.
As opposed to most German soldiers, I can think like a Jew, where they can only think like a German.
You mean you can think like somebody hiding for their life, in fear of their life? Like, that's literally all you have to do. Imagine empathy.
May I smoke my pipe as well?
Please, go and make yourself at home.
Oh, is it like a contest? That pipe is huge. That's such a funny little touch.
And if there are any irregularities to be found, rest assured there will be. That is unless you have something to tell me that makes the conducting of a search unnecessary.
Oh, is he about to say if you rat them out, I'll let your family go? I don't think that's true. I think he'd still kill him. Because he already knows. Oh, he knows. He knows. He's just like...
You're sheltering enemies of the state, are you?
Oh my God.
Yes.
You're sheltering them underneath your floorboards, aren't you?
Oh my God. Oh, you can tell it's breaking his heart. He's just been put in an impossible position.
Since I haven't heard any disturbance, I assume while they're listening, they don't speak English.
Oh, do they not speak English? So he knew from the get-go, like, I would like to switch to English and not speak French.
I'm going to switch back to French now, and I want you to follow my masquerade hat clear.
Oh, the sound design. He knew from the beginning. He just knew how to play it.
Je prends congé de vous et je vous dis adieu.
Oh. Run, babe, run! Run, Shoshana! Oh, the music. Oh, I have goosebumps, man. Oh, like all over my body. I have chills. It's interesting. He really let her run before he tried. Go, Shoshana. Run, babe. I'm sorry. Oh, she's covered in her family's blood.
Au revoir, Shoshana!
Can't believe he just, oh, fucking crazy. Just let her go. He wants the hunt to keep going. That's what he loves. Dude, this is like one of the best openings to a movie ever. I love it. It's so tense and scary.
My name is Lieutenant Aldo Rain, and I'm putting together a special team.
Hi, Brad.
8 Jewish American soldiers.
Yeah, I forgot to bring tissues over here. What's wrong with me?
We will be cruel to the Germans. And through our cruelty, they will know who we are. And when the German closes their eyes at night, and they're tortured by their subconscious for the evil they have done, it will be with thoughts of us that they are tortured with.
So interesting going from Christoph Waltz's monologue about how you don't hate a rat, you just kill them. You just, versus like this is like, we're gonna treat the Nazis with the most cruelty imaginable. It's just an interesting like juxtaposition of monologues.
Ein Mann hat uns bewacht. Die anderen entfernten die.
Oh, the scalpings. Now we're talking about the scalpings. Yeah, oh, I forgot. Yeah, have fun with that, Cameron. It is a pretty horrific way to leave your mark. Ugh.
Another one up there you might be familiar with. Sergeant Hugo Stiglitz.
No, we're getting an introduction, all right.
As a German enlisted man, he killed 13 Gestapo.
Hell yeah. From the inside out, buddy. Mutiny.
The high command decided to send him back to Berlin.
I love how Samuel Jackson's narrating.
Needless to say, once the bastards heard about him,
Oh, they broke him out?
he never got there.
The bastards are good. They're sneaky. Oh, I guess not that sneaky. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind. I mean, they're still good, but they're not sneaky. Oh, are you sad? I'm sorry. I get kind of bitchy when I'm sorry. I know it's kind of meta because like it's kind of messed up to like root for anyone to die, like, and that's kind of like the meta of this movie. But I still just find it so satisfying.
As you take off that uniform, ain't nobody gonna know you's a Nazi.
Oh, he's gonna mark him. Oh, he's gonna mark him.
So I'm gonna give you this something you can't take off.
Ooh, there you go. Chapter 3, German Night in Paris. 1944, so it's a few years later, after Shoshana escaped.
Un festival Max Linder.
J'ai toujours préféré Landa à Chaplin.
But this soldier thinks he can get with her, and she's like, no.
J'adore votre cinéma.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do.
S'il m'appartient?
Oui.
Oui.
She owns it? Dude, that's crazy.
Merci d'organiser une soirée allemande.
J'ai pas vraiment le choix.
I don't have a choice. Ha ha ha! She's like, yeah, I f***ing have to. And she said, like, in France, we respect our directors. It made me think of, oh God, leave her alone, dude! Please! Oh my God. Ugh. Oh no. Oh, he's coming in.
Jawohl, das bin ich, Hauptmann.
Das ist eine große Ehre, dich kennenzulernen. Eine große Ehre.
Die Ehre ist ganz meinerseits, Hauptmann.
Oh wait, there's no captions for this. Interesting. I don't know what they're saying. Because she doesn't speak German, maybe that's why. Is he famous in Germany? Like, what's going on here?
Je me suis retrouvé dans le clocher d'une ville fortifiée. Moi tout seul et 1 millier de munitions dans un perchoir. Face à 300 soldats ennemis.
Whoa. Oh.
Combien vous en avez tué?
You kill all of them?
68.
Oh, 68. The first day.
150 le deuxième jour.
How much ammunition did you have up there? Okay.
Ils feront peut-être un film sur vos exploits.
C'est exactement ce que Joseph Goebbels a pensé. Il s'intitule La fierté de la nation.
Ah.
Ils ont voulu que j'interprète mon propre rôle. Et je l'ai fait.
Oh, so he did. He starred in a movie about himself. Ah, great. So happy for you.
Bonne chance pour la première, soldat.
Good luck. Mhm.
Pour Joseph et vous-même.
I hope all goes well for Joseph and yourself. He really thought that would sell her, and he's like, wait, she still doesn't like me? I must have her. He's like, she's playing hard to get. No, she just fucking hates you.
Le soldat Solin a passé l'heure du déjeuner à essayer de convaincre Monsieur Goebbels d'abandonner ses projets pour l'avant-première de son film et de changer d'endroit afin qu'elle ait lieu.
Oh, how exciting.
Sie werden sich gar nicht drum kümmern müssen, den Saal zu füllen. Man wird sich um die Plätze reißen. Außerdem zum Teufel mit den Franzosen. Das ist ein Deutscher.
To hell with the French. This is a German night, a German event, German celebration. Meanwhile, it's in a French theater in Paris, but okay. How about you go host it in Berlin, asshole?
Ah, Landa, da sind Sie ja.
Who's Landa?
Emmanuel, voici le colonel SS Landa. Il sera chargé de la sécurité pour la première.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
Oh my god.
Und jetzt muss ich den...
Woo! Oh, the editing is fucking genius.
Heutigen deutschen Ereignisses muss ich ein paar Worte mit Mademoiselle.
Oh god. Oh god.
Was für Worte?
Oh, now she's looking at the private like, help me, help me.
Oder bin ich da jetzt nur sensibel?
Nichts läge mir ferner, Herr Standartenführer.
Oh, I love the choice to just focus on her here and not show any of the other faces.
Avez-vous goûté le strudel ici?
Oh, time for small talk. Yay.
Et pour la demoiselle, un verre de lait.
Milk! Oh. Oh, she has to, oh, okay, wait for the cream. That's the quote that Tyler said to me. Wait for the cream. Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, stress eating. Just over here like, if I'm chewing, he'll stop asking me questions.
On m'a été signalé que vous employez un nègre.
Oh, yeah.
Connaissant le ministre du Reich comme je le connais, je suis en mesure d'affirmer qu'il ne voudrait pas que la réussite ou l'échec de son illustre soirée dépende de la prouesse d'un nègre.
God, it's probably taking every fiber of her being to not like reach out and stab this guy with a knife on the table.
C'est acceptable?
Is that acceptable? Yeah, we're just talking about racism. Is that fine with you? This man you've been working for years, or working with for years?
Il y avait une autre chose que je voulais vous demander.
Oh, what?
Mais maintenant, sur ma vie, impossible de m'en souvenir. Enfin, bon, ce ne devait pas être important.
Oh, babe. Oh, she performed so well. She did such a good job.
Je te suis pas. De quoi parlons-nous?
De remplir le cinéma nazi et de le détruire par le feu.
Whoa!
C'est toi qui parles de ça.
Non, nous parlons de ça là maintenant.
Oh, she's already planning it out. She's like, we're getting back at them.
Je vais détruire par le feu le cinéma à la soirée nazie.
Which is such a bold move. Like, I mean, I agree with her, but she's like, she's like losing everything she has.
Hallo, ihr Lieben. Setzt euch schon mal. Ich bin gleich bei euch. Ich verabschiede mich nur noch von meinen 5 neuen Freunden hier.
Ich bitte Sie, Frau von Hammersmark, bitte, lassen Sie sich Zeit.
Surprised no one recognized Stieglitz. Like, you'd think he'd be infamous. I didn't know they'd be meeting in a tavern with other soldiers.
Wie schön, dich zu sehen.
They have to pretend like they know each other. Ah! I'm sure the bartender's gotta know what's up. I don't know.
Als Deutsche hin.
Ja, normalerweise ist das auch so.
Oh.
Aber das Oberfeldwebels da drüben hat gerade ein Kind bekommen.
The sergeant's wife just had a baby. Oh, great. That's perfect timing.
Andere Neuigkeit ist kolossal. Also lasst euch nichts anmerken.
Oh, try not to overreact.
Der Führer wird dazu
Frau
sprechen.
von Hammer.
Oh, the Führer's gonna go?
Den kleinen Maximilian nur das Beste.
Danke. Danke.
Okay, take it and leave. Take it. Okay, all right, go back to playing your game.
So, jetzt nochmal.
Oh. Oh.
Hammersmark, was?
Oh, God, dude.
Oberfeldwebel. Sie sind Soldat. Das ist ein Offizierstisch. Ich schlage vor, dass Sie das Fräulein nicht weiter belästigen.
Oh, I mean, he's really staying in character, but it seems, I feel like he's going too far with it.
Entschuldigen Sie, Sturmführer, Sie haben einen sehr ungewöhnlichen Akzent.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sie greifen jetzt Ihren Freund oder er wird Max' ersten Geburtstag wegen Trunkenheit in der Öffentlichkeit im Gefängnis verbringen.
Dürfte ich mich vielleicht erkundigen?
Ah! Uh-oh. There's another guy here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Look at that boot. Glass he has. He's gonna bring down the boot. Oh, no. He's got some Nazi bling. He looks important. Uh-oh.
Ich kann mich
voll und ganz dafür verbürgen, was der junge Hauptmann hier behauptet. Er stammt wirklich vom Fuße des Piz Palu. Er war in dem Film und sein Bruder sieht wesentlich besser aus als er.
Hey.
Meine Herrschaften, darf ich mich zu Ihnen?
Oh, God damn it. We made it worse. You made it so much worse.
Wir sind alte Freunde. Wir kennen uns schon seit Jahren. Eigentlich viel länger, als eine Schauspielerin zugeben möchte.
Lassen Sie mich mein Glas erheben auf die 3.
Oh, yes, let's have a toast. Oh my God, this scene somehow feels longer than the first scene of the movie. This is so tense.
Wie viele Gläser? 5.
Für mich nicht.
Ich auch nicht, ich bleib beim Shampoos.
3 Gläser.
Oh, what just happened? He just figured something out. Oh my God. What? Is he looking at him like that? I'm scared. I actually can't remember how this all plays out in this bar. I don't think it's gonna end well, though.
Ich muss sagen, ich habe genug von dem Affentheater. Haben Sie das gehört?
Oh, Eric, do you have a gun back there, Eric?
Sie sind so deutsch wie dieser Scotch.
Yes, Eric. Yes, yes. Okay, I must have remembered that he did have a weapon. Yeah, Eric.
Ich wollte sagen, dann sind
Oh, no, he's got one pointed at his nuts,
Ich
too.
habe eine Pistole auf Ihre Eier gerichtet.
Since you sat down, you idiot.
Und ab jetzt sind wir zu dritt.
Ah.
Bin ich ein richtiger Frederik Zoller?
Das ist wirklich schade um Oberfeldwebel Wilhelm und seine berühmten Freunde. Falls einer von euch vorhat, am Leben zu bleiben, werdet ihr sie auch erschießen müssen.
Oh, no, the poor dad. I do feel bad. Even though he's a Nazi, like, I feel bad.
Wie traurig.
Yeah, that is sad. That is really sad. You're a piece of
Steglitz.
Say auf Wiedersehen to your Nazi boss.
You outside? Who are you?
We're American. What are you?
I'm a German, you idiot.
Speak English pretty good for a German.
I agree.
Oh, it's the father. He's the only one that's still alive is the dad. Oh, come on, let him live. Please let him live. I can't believe everyone's dead. Everyone's dead but him. Even the barmaid went out.
Now, is there anybody alive on our side?
No.
I'm alive!
Verheiratet du doch die Spucke!
Hey, she's still alive. She should have pretended to be dead still.
You go your way, we go ours. And little Max gets to grow up playing catch with his daddy.
Are they gonna actually let him live? They're not known for letting Nazis live, but I kind of want this guy to live.
Just take that traitor and get her out of my sight.
Holy f***. I did not expect her to do that. Oh my God.
Before we yank that slug out you need to answer a few questions.
Yeah, they lost Stieglitz and they lost another bastard too.
I can see, since you didn't see what happened inside, that the Nazis being there must look odd.
Yeah, we got a word for that kind of odd in English. It's called suspicious.
Oh. Now he's torturing her. He's threatening her.
Englishman, give himself away.
How do you do that?
Yeah, explain.
He ordered 3 glasses. We ordered 3 glasses.
Oh.
That's the German 3.
Really?
The other looks odd.
Oh, damn. Not a very good spy. He almost blew it with the accent alone.
I don't see me tripping the light fantastique upper red carpet anytime soon. Least of all by tomorrow night.
Oh, tomorrow night? That soon? Oh my God. That's why everybody had to die. Really amp up the stakes and the chaos. Don't worry, guys. Shoshana's gonna blow up the cinema anyway.
Can you Americans speak any other language than English?
We both speak a little Italian.
A little Italian!
Atrocious accent, no doubt.
Yes. BJ Novak, I feel like has just been in the back of every scene, not saying a word. He's just got a hand on that guy's shoulder.
So you mumble Italian and brazen through it. Is that the plan?
Ugh.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's great. Not suspicious at all.
That sounds good.
No, it doesn't. It's not gonna work. Oh my God. Oh.
Aufgestiegen in der Welt.
He recognized him immediately. No! Oh, f***. We really left all the evidence.
Bridget von Hammersmark.
Oh no, that's so bad. See, that's such a great example of like every moment in the script is relevant and so important. Like even her signing that note for that guy's son. It's okay, it's all up to Shoshana. She's got it covered. Hell yeah. Getting her war paint on. Yeah! I didn't know she was gonna do that. Oh my God, that's great.
Fräulein von Hammersmark.
Oh my God, they made the cast in a high heel form.
Ein Nebenprodukt der Arschtritte, die sie in der deutschen Filmwelt austeilen, zweifelsohne.
Ich kenne zu viele von ihren früheren Eroberungen, als dass ich in ihren Honigtopf treten könnte.
Na, im Ernst, was ist passiert?
Seriously, what happened? Yeah. I would just be like, oh, it's embarrassing. I don't want to share. It's personal, confidential medical information, actually. HIPAA, I don't have to fucking tell you. Back the f off.
Es sind Freunde aus Italien.
Oh, and I bet he f***ing speaks Italian.
Ein sehr talentierter Kameramann, Antonio Margheriti. Und Kameraassistent Dominique de Coco.
The Coco? No, stop it. Stop, stop.
Buongiorno.
Signorine, piacere. Proprio della nostra cultura saranno naturalmente accolti sotto la mia protezione per la durata del loro soggiorno.
Grazie.
Gorlomi? Lo pronuncio correttamente?
Sì, corretto.
Correcto.
Per cortesia, me lo ripeti ancora.
Gorlomi.
Gorlami.
Ah! It's so bad!
Arrivederci.
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 Oh God, stop! It's so bad! I can't remember exactly how everything goes down, but like the best thing to happen would be like the Bastards and Hammersmark getting pulled out because of security reasons, and then the theater burning down because of Shoshana's efforts.
Gnädiges Fräulein, dürfte ich Sie
Uh-oh. Oh no, babe.
Legen Sie Ihren Fuß auf meinen Schoß.
Is she gonna put the non-broken foot in her lap? Yeah, of course, I knew she would do that one. And he's like, no, the other one. Oh no, he did mean that one. What?
Würden Sie bitte in die rechte untere Innentasche meines Mantels greifen?
Did he put her shoe in the coat? Oh my God, please. Yeah, babe, you're gonna die today. I'm so sorry. You made a really big mistake leaving your items there.
Darf ich?
Oh, is this one of those scenes? It's like classic Quentin Tarantino, like getting women's feet on the camera.
Was jetzt, Oberst?
Oh my God! That's the tactic? Strangling? Oh, Bridget, I'm sorry, girl. You fought valiantly, but you made a dumb mistake. Oh, Bridget, can't believe that's how she went out. What about the other three dudes?
Der Kerl im weißen Smoking.
What about, the guys sitting in 23 and 24? The other bastards? He's gotta go get them, right? Like, surely.
You the bitch.
Is that you, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Is that BJ Novak? Hi. BJ Novak will survive, surely. BJ Novak and Brad Pitt, at least. Ooh, I like that framing of the shot. That's cool. Oh, he left the premiere to have a conversation?
Finding people is my specialty, so naturally I worked for the Nazis finding people, and yes, some of them were Jews, but Jew hunter.
You seemed to love that nickname a few years ago. You seemed to like it.
Do you control the nicknames your enemies bestow on you? Aldo the Apache and the Little Man?
Actually, yeah.
What do you mean, the little man?
The Little Man.
German's nickname for you.
Oh, okay.
The German's nickname for me is the little man?
No, that's not... No, he's just f***ing with you, bro.
I'm sure this mission of yours has a commanding officer.
Oh.
A general.
Oh.
I'm betting for OSS would be my guess. Ooh, that's a bingo.
Oh, I forgot about that line. It's such a good line. That's a bingo.
You just say bingo.
Yeah, you just say bingo. There you go.
Fun.
Ah! I love Christoph Waltz. He's so good. Oh, because they know this mission is like a suicide mission, man. Especially him. He's locking the auditorium and he's going to be behind the screen. They're doing this for something bigger than themselves, you know? Really convenient that there's no guards in like the lobby. No one's really guarding the building like at all. They're just trusting them implicitly, which is so funny because it speaks to the arrogance of like the Nazi characters, just like assuming that she would want to host this event at her cinema and that she would be honored to have a bunch of like members of the Nazi party here. Oh. Oh. Like this entire movie hinges on the fact that like no Nazi soldiers were patrolling the cinema or like paying attention to what was going on.
I've done in my guise as an SS colonel was sanctioned by the OSS as a necessary evil to establish my cover with the Germans.
So he just knows the war's gonna end, so he's trying
my
to...
placement of Lieutenant Rain's dynamite in Hitler and Goebbels' opera box that assured their demo...
Oh, he wants to take credit. He's a little snake. He's like, the war's gonna end anyway, America's gonna win, so I just wanna bargain.
In fact, I want all the members of Operation Kino to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Oh, thanks. Wow. So generous of you. Yeah. The fucking wink to Brad Pitt. He's so good.
Cependant, il n'en reste pas moins que ce film s'inspire de mes exploits militaires. Et en l'occurrence, mes exploits consistent.
Uh-huh. Oh, he feels bad about it, yeah.
Je suis désolée, Frédéric.
Donc, je me suis dit que j'allais monter et faire...
No!
Vous embêter.
Uh-huh. You do annoy me as well. You know, her and me. Uh-huh.
Je suis habituée à ce que les nazis vous lèchent les bottes, que vous avez oublié ce que signifie mon nom.
Oh!
Frédéric, vous m'avez fait mal.
Ma foi, ça fait plaisir de voir que vous pouvez ressentir quelque chose.
Oh, he's lost his patience with her.
Je ne suis pas un homme à qui on dit allez-vous-en. Il y a plus de 300 cadavres en Italie qui, s'ils le pouvaient, en témoigneraient.
Oh, you f***ing psycho.
Après tout ce que j'ai fait pour vous.
What you've done for her? She didn't want to host your stupid movie.
Fermez la porte.
Oh, she's gonna trick him now? She's gonna act like she likes it? Oh, she's so...
Non, me laissez tomber.
I love her. I love her. She's so fast thinking. Yeah, the gun. Yeah, no one noticed. No one noticed. Oh, good shot, babe. Good shot. That's why she needed that gun. Hell yeah, girl. Killed that egotistical prick. I know she feels a little bad, but you're about to kill a lot more, babe. Oh, he's still alive? Oh my God. No! You piece of shit. Oh my God. No, Shoshana. I know technically he was just defending himself, but f him.
Champagne.
Yes! Oh, that is a nifty device. Oh my God.
Who wants to send a message to Germany?
Oh yes, this is when it cuts in.
A message for Germany.
Yes, you do, babe. Yes, you f***ing do.
That you are all going to die.
Yes.
Das gehört nicht
Marcel, burn me down.
Yes, Marcel.
Oui, Shoshana.
Oh. Woo! It's crazy that, like, she was looking at the fact that she had killed Private Zoller and she felt bad, and then seeing him on screen. And now she's on the big screen and she's dead. Yeah! We didn't really need to do that, boys, because there's dynamite in there, but okay. This is the part that I was talking about that's, like, super meta. Like, because, like, I'm over here like, yes, Nazis die! And, like, it's kind of up because it's like they were all rooting for all the Americans dying and we're cheering as the Nazis are dying, and it's like this cyclical violent thing, but it's just cathartic. It's cathartic to experience like a hypothetical ending to this war where like the Fuhrer gets shot and taken out by like this team of Jews. Oh, that's so fucking spooky. I think you got him. I think he's dead. Oh, wow. Oh my God, that scene. So many prosthetics and explosives. And then there were two bastards left. Just Brad Pitt and BJ Novak. That's it.
Das ist die amerikanische Kampflinie, Herr Standoff.
Oh, we're just driving into American territory. Excellent. He's so fucking cocky. Oh, this is so funny. Just handing him everything like, yep.
I'm officially surrendering myself over to you, Lieutenant Rain.
Oh, how trusting of you. How trusting of you, yeah.
Yudovich cuffed Colonel's hands behind his back.
Oh, is that really necessary?
I'm a slave to appearances.
Uh-huh.
When you get to your little place on Nantucket Island, I imagine you're gonna take off that handsome-looking SS uniform of yours.
Oh, he's gonna carve it into his forehead. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That I can't abide.
Can't let anyone forget who you really are.
I'm gonna give you a little something you can't take off.
I think you should carve it on his cheek, personally, because he could just wear a hat the rest of his life. Oh, I hate watching it. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty gross.
I think this just might be my masterpiece.
Ending it like that is so genius, too. Like, having the movie end there when it's been, like, all this meta and talk of, like, filmmaking, and it's just so genius to have that be the last line of the movie. This movie definitely still retains its spot as probably my favorite Quentin Tarantino film, but it is tough. I do love Kill Bill a lot, but this one just speaks to my soul in a fun, funny kind of way. I love how meta this movie gets in different ways and how it feels like a commentary on like Quentin Tarantino's film career and how polarizing he is because so many people wanted his films to be less violent and didn't like the excessive use of violence in his films, and how he's never been shy about steering into that. Like, even with the film critic character played by Michael Fassbender in this movie, the fact that he is this film critic and knows a lot about how Germans operate and is very familiar with German cinema, and so he's really qualified for the job of going undercover and going into bomb this cinema, but at the same time, he's the one that makes like a critical mistake. It's just a really funny way to poke at film critics on Quentin Tarantino's behalf, and he literally gets like his entire crew killed. It's just things like that are so funny, and I just love this movie for how silly it is in a lot of ways, but it also feels like just a really fun way to like have a different ending to World War II that feels a lot more satisfying and vindicating for Jews. I also love the juxtaposition of the two monologues. Like in the very beginning of the movie, Christoph Waltz's monologue that's very poised, very controlled, and weirdly polite given the subject matter that he's talking about. And then you have Brad Pitt's character right after giving this monologue that is a lot more like, we're gonna go kill some Nazis and I want 100 scalps and all these Nazis, we're gonna kill them. And it's a lot more violent, but it's also a lot more satisfying for the audience member, which is so interesting, I think, and just kind of makes you feel like, I don't know, I feel like the first time I watched this movie, I was just like constantly rooting for Nazis to die. And I still felt that way in this viewing of the film, but I also felt a little bit more icky in the sense like both sides are committing violence against humans. And so you're like rooting for Nazis to die because Nazis are bad, boo Nazis, and like all the horrible things that have been done in World War II. But it also kind of makes you feel like, oh, like I'm rooting for like these guys to die, but then like they're rooting for us to die. And it's like this cycle of violence that just feels kind of meta with all these Germans watching the movie of like American soldiers being killed. And then we're cheering for them to die and the theater to get burned down. It's just this movie really like fucks with your head, but in a fun kind of way. I don't think it's like super deep in the way that it fucks with your head because it's very like surface level and obvious, but it's just so fun and with incredible performances by an entire cast. Like just fantastic acting and really fun lines that are just really clever. And even lines that maybe aren't so clever, just like the Italian scene where they're all repeating their names is so funny. I just love this movie. It's really just a gem. So with all that being said, how would I rate it? And I'll try to keep the rating short and sweet. When I rate movies, I look at 4 categories. 1, sound design. 2, production value. 3, acting. And 4, story. And quite honestly, I love the sound design for this movie. I think it's phenomenal. I think it was perfect. Really, like, I don't have a bad thing to say about the sound design. I think there were so many incredible moments where music came in a way that was so tense and really increased the like suspense and fear in just phenomenal ways, especially around Shoshana. All of the scoring was just beautiful. Even sound design aspects of, say, like Samuel Jackson's narration, I think were really fun. I just don't have a bad thing to say about the sound design fine at all. So I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Likewise with the production value. I mean, there were some really cool sets in this movie, a lot of it taking place in one set for a very long period of time. Like especially the opening scene was like around 15 minutes, I think. I could be wrong on this, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he had like around a week to film that entire scene, which makes sense because it's meticulous and it's so good. You also have scenes like in the tavern that just feel intensely long and you're just on the edge of your seat the entire time you're watching it. And also we don't leave that room for a very long time. All of the violent scenes just go really over the top with violence. Like, and that's obviously the point of the story, right? Like Quentin's just kind of saying you to all of the people who have given him about having violence in his movies. Rightfully so, honestly, because I love his movies, but all of the violence and like ammo and explosives and prosthetics and like everything is just so over the top, but in like the most fun way. And also the way that every like scene is filmed is just so genius. Like the opening scene and the scene in the tavern, you get like a lot of panning shots and a lot of slow moving shots and holding on characters for a very long time to where it's uncomfortable. I love that shot where we focus on Shoshana's face when she's at the restaurant with the strudel and Hans Landa walks in and we don't even see him talking to his other subordinates or other members of the Nazi party. I think he's talking to Private Zoller in that moment. And we don't even see them talking. We're just focused on her face because that's all that really matters in that moment. And I just think the cinematography for this is awesome. And then it really like juxtaposes well the more violent scenes with like flashy cuts and quick edits and quick pacing. So the movie feels really varied in the cinematography and just fun. So with all that being said, I think I'd have to give the production value a 10 out of 10 as well. Next up is the acting. And oh my God, there are some phenomenal performances in this movie. I'm pretty sure this is the first film I ever saw Christoph Waltz in. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, but I'm pretty sure Quentin had a really hard time finding somebody to fill the role of Hans Landa. And until he found Christoph Waltz, he was not going to make the movie. And it is such a tough role, honestly. Like you have to be either multilingual or at least competent enough in sounding multilingual. I mean, he spoke French, German, English, and a little bit of Italian in this movie. And the Italian, he had to speak it faster than any of the other languages. So he has to be this perfect balance of threatening and really intimidating and smart while also appearing kind of playful, kind of goofy, nonchalant in moments because he just knows that his reputation precedes him. And so it can't be like this forced intimidation tactic. It just has to be very controlled, meticulous, and almost using levity as like a manipulation tactic. And there are not many actors that can do what he does so well in this movie. And it is just, it's brilliant. I love it. I love it so much. And then Melanie Laurent as well is just, oh my God, she's so powerful to watch on screen. That scene with her in the restaurant with her and Christoph Waltz and the strudel is just like, it's impossible to forget. She does such a good job of portraying somebody who is terrified, but not letting it out on their face and almost not even letting it out in her body. Like it's there. You can tell that it's there. And especially as the audience member, you know that it's there, but it isn't until she does that double take to make sure that he's really left the restaurant and she releases that tension and almost cries that you feel all of that stress and pain. So many actors, I feel like nowadays in a moment where they're supposed to be stressed and nervous on screen will almost show a little bit too much. And that almost makes me feel confused as the audience member sometimes because I'm like, well, is the person that you're acting in the scene with supposed to notice that you're stressed? Like they might pick up on this, but she did such a good job of just having it be so subtle. And she had so many subtle moments in the entire movie. Like she really was such a grounded presence in the film, especially with so many characters that were kind of over the top or maybe slightly less likable or maybe a little bit more silly. She was just like a breath of fresh air on screen. And oh my God, she was phenomenal. And everybody else did a fantastic job as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I love Brad Pitt and Michael Fassbender. Everybody did a really solid job in this movie, but I do think the standouts in this film are Christoph Waltz and Melanie Laurent. But just for those two actors alone, like honestly, I would give it 10 out of 10. And last but not least is the story. And I love this story. It's so much fun. I remember when I saw this film for the first time and saw that opening scene, I feel like there's honestly nothing like it in any other movie. Like, it's so stressful, and for a while you don't know what's going on. So the reveal of the Jewish family being under the floorboards in that house is like, it just drops a pit in your stomach and makes you feel this overwhelming fear and terror. And it's such a brilliant introduction for that character as well. Like, Quentin really does such a great job with character introductions. I think it's probably one of my favorite things that he does as a director. He does a phenomenal job with it in Kill Bill as well. And I mean, there's just something so satisfying about seeing a group of Jewish soldiers led by this crazy man that is played by Brad Pitt, and they're just going into Nazi Germany, taking no prisoners, enacting vengeance for all of the Jews that have been killed and all of the soldiers that have died in the war, really. But it was just so satisfying to watch that play out on screen. Just a different ending where Hitler died, not on his own terms, but in a more violent way at the hand of a Jew. I mean, it's just satisfying. I just fucking love it. And the ending is great too. Like, it really comes back around and hammers home the whole like meta that's been playing out with all of the filmmaking and how this is kind of a metaphor for Quentin's career and just all of the filmmaking references that we see in the movie, to have it then end on Brad Pitt's character carving a swastika into Christoph Waltz's character's head. I liked that a lot, actually, because we as a country definitely did harbor plenty of Nazis in places like NASA, and definitely took a lot of the more advanced scientific Nazis out of Germany so that we could utilize them in our space development as opposed to Russia utilizing them. So I like acknowledging that this guy's going to get away with the crimes that he's committed, but not completely, like he will be marked forever. This movie just really takes something that is incredibly traumatizing and tragic for so many people and just flips it on its head and tells the story in a different way that's a lot more satisfying and fun to imagine happened. I think I have to give the script a 10 out of 10. And man, wow, am I actually giving this movie a perfect score? That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I am. It. I'm either in a generous mood today or I just really love this movie so much. And I think it's just both. I don't know where I would deduct points, so I'm not going to think about it too hard. I love this movie a lot. It's definitely in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. And so yeah, I'm giving it a golden rating. 100. Well, it's not 100. It's a 40 out of 40. But you know what I mean. I hope y'all enjoyed watching this movie with me. If you did, please give this video a big thumbs up so that I know and I can check out more things like this in the future with all of y'all. Of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below and anything else you might like me to check out next, and subscribe if you want to. Till the next one, stay golden. Bye.